I have an uncanny ability to very quickly count the number of syllables in anyone else's sentence.
I'm going to test you on that.
Challenge
7.
accepted.
7.
Was he right? Welcome to the Questionable Answer Show, where we answer your questions. My name's Jimmy.
Hey, I'm Paul.
And I'm Ryan.
Let's do it.
I think I might add that I've read the questions, but these guys haven't. So
It's true.
First time these guys have seen the questions, but we'll get straight into it.
As always, kept in the dark.
Kept in the dark. Well, it's not like you would research it anyway.
No,
I
it's
don't
true.
think, no. All right, first question. Why do our nails and hair keep growing after we die?
As in, what's the purpose of it growing? There is none, surely.
Now, why does it happen?
Why does
Why
it
does it
happen?
happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So hang
might
on.
actually know the answer because you're a nurse.
Hang on. Okay. Well, you're excluded from answering. So, no, do you actually,
blacklisted.
do you
I'm
reckon you
blacklisted.
know the answer?
I think I do.
Okay.
We're not here for facts.
Okay, we're not. No, this is true.
If
This is
we've
true.
learned anything,
Look,
Okay. So, so hair and fingernails, anything else keep growing?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so
Okay.
because what else grows like regularly on your body?
No, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
well, we already talked about the
Cartilage,
cartilage in
that's
your,
a thing.
nose and
But
your
that's
Oh,
ears.
not
cartilage,
like
but
quick.
that's
Doesn't-
like gradual. It's not like I better shave my ears because
Yeah.
they're getting a bit long.
Yeah. All right. This is a hard one.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Take it away.
all right.
I feel like if you took the floor, you should have something to say. Because if you don't, I'm happy to say something.
I got nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
I've got a thought.
All right.
Go.
What I'm thinking is, are they actually growing or is it already there and just kind of getting pushed out to the
That's
surface?
it.
So like our bodies are like dehydrating, right? Like all the
Yeah.
moisture's coming out. So like what I'm picturing is like maybe underneath like our scalp, there's like, you've got the root to your hair, right?
Yeah.
Like how deep is that root?
It's deep, man.
Oh, but it's maybe sort of a centimetre deep.
Yeah, so
Nah,
maybe...
a centimetre?
Yeah.
No way. Push on your head. There's
Yeah,
no,
there's no
way on
centimetre.
planet Earth that there's a centimetre of squish where there's going to be like hair.
It could be a
on
leg
your-
though that's
You're
like
looking at
scrunched
the
up.
follicle. The follicles.
under your head. Look, push on your head right
I'm
now.
not going to push on my head. You push on your head.
Okay, Jimmy's pushing on your head. Has he got a centimetre?
Well, I've got
of
no
squish?
hair, so I can't really...
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there's not a centimetre before your bone.
But you pull.
You've got great lift on your hair though, if I'm
you.
going to be honest.
If you pluck out a hair,
We
you,
appreciate your honesty.
you can have that follicle still in there, and that follicle's
Yeah.
about.
Okay, so there's a little bit in
Well,
it.
so what I'm thinking, the moisture kind of like sucks out of your body.
Yeah.
So with your fingernails, like how high do you, what is it called, your cuticles?
Yeah.
Like how far up your finger does that go?
Yeah, so maybe that all just dries up. Because it's not going to grow, right? Because you're dead. Like, nothing's
Well, the
going to...
question says, why does it keep growing? So we're going to assume that, I didn't say, it was emailed in by Jason. So do you think Jason is a scientist or a doctor and knows that that actually does happen?
Or is Jason hanging around dead bodies
Are
just
we-
watching?
Yeah, he works at the mall.
Are we assuming that it is fact that they grow?
No.
I am. I'm going to go with it.
I reckon... well, hang on, but your answer was that it's not growing.
Yeah, so I'm wrong.
Honestly, I thought you were going to go with the idea that it's not actually growing; it's just the body shrinking.
That's what I reckon it is.
Isn't that what I said?
No, like so,
Yeah,
as
but
in
then
the
you
body's
disputed your
shriveling up, and therefore it just looks like it's growing, but it's not actually growing massively. It's just the body shrivels. You know, you get like those cavemen that have been stuck in some ice crevice.
yeah,
shriveled
yeah,
ass.
yeah.
fully
See that
shriveled
5,000-year-old man?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
looked terrible.
Ooh.
He looked terrible.
He probably didn't look great when he was dying either.
Don't know.
Yeah.
People normally don't when they're dying. But
Have either of you ever been to a funeral like with an open casket?
nah.
Not an open casket.
Yeah, me neither. Do you notice in the
don't
movies
want
and
that.
TV shows that they're almost always open caskets?
I think it's an American thing.
But they never
do
show,
like
like,
it.
they never film in the casket. So why on TV does it need to be open?
Oh wait, I'm not thinking about the
Yeah, they
TV
do.
thing. I'm not
Sometimes the movies they do. They have everyone walks up and
Oh, yeah. and
put the
then-
flower
yeah.
on the body. No, but that's normally something hilarious happens, like they steal a ring off the body, or
Yeah.
like someone falls in, or
Yeah. death. Death at a funeral.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
That's
of.
the
Yeah.
one I'm thinking of. Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Okay, so you haven't been to me neither.
No.
But I'm just thinking like because like do they have to like cut their hair and their nails and stuff before they like present them?
They do. Yeah. So they have a makeup artist who does all the makeup for them.
Because dead people look terrible.
Yeah.
So they've got to do all sorts of stuff.
If you said to me like, Jimmy, what's your side hustle? And I said, just on the side, I actually clip dead people's nails.
Oh, I'd be like, oh, there's heaps of other jobs you could do.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
right.
Instead.
go on. Yeah.
Oh, all of them.
Yeah. anything.
Try
could be
anything
better.
else. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. I reckon that's got to be it. I reckon it's not growing. Right? Because like hair and nails are just dead cells, right? So either...
Don't know the answer to that.
Okay, what if, okay, if they are growing, maybe it's because there was like all cells lined up to become hair,
Yep.
and then they died anyway because that cells were going to die because you're dead now. And then they had nowhere to go, but they were already in the queue for getting pushed out as hair.
Your queue's still moving.
Queue's still
Wait,
moving
what's
because
moving
now
the
cells
queue?
are dying all over the place, and that's just pushing hair and
bumped
nails
up the queue. Is that what
Yeah,
you're
because
saying?
now there's like, okay, like let's say you're a cell, you're living your life, things are great, but because
Things
hair
are as
and,
they should be.
Yeah, because hair and nails are dead cells.
Yep.
Then your destiny is that you die and then get pushed out of queue and you turn into a bit of hair or nail.
Okay.
Well, then if all of a sudden everyone's dying.
Yeah.
You're going to jump
It's
on board the
like,
last thing
let's
that's
say
still going.
you're queuing up for a bus, but then there's a zombie apocalypse and everyone just starts running for the bus and that just pushes you out the bus faster.
Perfect example. Perfect.
So
Clear as mud.
Good.
I don't think that's what it is.
Okay,
I think that the body
are you
shrinks and dries
satisfied
I
up.
with
like that. I actually like that. I think so. It's going to grow for a period of time until the zombie apocalypse, eventually pushes out all the.
There's
All
no
the
more.
dead, all the new dead,
Yeah.
all
There's
the
no
dead.
more like what the word you said was.
Yeah,
Those things.
those things.
Excellent. Thanks for your question, Jason.
Solved. I
All right,
reckon
next-
that's right. For the record,
Nailed
I
it.
reckon it's that your body dries up and it just looks like it's growing.
Good summary.
Thanks.
All right, next question. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm reading this as I'm saying it, and it's good.
That's how you read things.
How did Bob? How did Bob become short for William? They literally don't even share any of the same letters. Emailed in by William.
No,
I don't-
Bob's not Bob.
Bob's
short
Robert.
for Robert, and Bill is short for William.
Oh, you're right, Bill. Why is Bill short for William? All right. Well, firstly,
Hang on.
Okay, William needs to actually.
Firstly, William, you don't have any friends because no one's calling you Bob and no one's calling you Bill.
Okay.
Okay, well let's go. Let's talk about Bill then.
Okay, Bill. Why? Yeah.
Or Bob or Robert.
Bob,
Like,
well, same question, really.
nickname's
Like,
ridiculous,
yeah.
yeah.
Why would Bob be short for
Here's
Robert?
one. My name's James, right?
Yeah.
One syllable.
Yeah.
Easy to say.
Yeah, I've not struggled with it.
Well, you don't even call. What do you call me?
Call you Jimmy.
Which is easier to say?
Jimmy.
Yeah, I don't find an extra syllable a challenge, though.
Yeah, but
Like-
why is it there? What's the purpose?
Of why is it Jimmy
Yeah,
instead of James?
why do people call me Jimmy instead of James?
I don't like your name anyway because
Wait, which version?
James.
Thank you.
It feels like too.
I'm telling
Too
my
formal.
mum.
It's
It
too
sounds like
formal.
it's too plural.
Oh.
Feels like you've got a James and then another
That's true.
James.
That's true.
Right?
James, where?
yeah, it's too many.
There's too many of them.
Okay, so Gore, same question for you
The
then.
James over there. Those
Why-
two guys are jerks.
Why is Jimmy?
Yeah,
Jimmy,
well-
Bob, and Bill.
I mean, do we want to tackle one or do we want to just take on
it's
the
the same.
whole?
It's essentially the same question for all of them.
It's nicknames that don't make any sense because the whole point of a nickname is meant to be
Well, the
shortened
second bit of it
and
makes
easier.
sense. The ill and the ob.
True.
Hang
Yours
on,
doesn't
William.
make any sense.
Jimmy
Jimmy
makes no sense.
For James.
Or what about?
It's more work. You're right, because 2 syllables is more work.
It's more work, so it's not shorter. Because generally,
No.
when we're thinking nicknames, we're thinking like,
Yeah.
see, we're like Robert to Bob. At least you're going from two.
Yeah, 2
syllables
down
to
to 1.
Same
Yeah.
with William
Is
to
it
Bill.
okay? Is it a your Cockney rhyming slang? You get the Cockney rhyming.
This is a PG program.
Okay, no, I'm not going down that. But now I've got to think of an example now that I can put on a PG
Shine your
program.
shoes, Governor.
So that wasn't rhyming slang.
No, I was just being
So,
Cockney.
Okay. That's all they do. They just shine people's shoes.
so the Cockney rhyming slang.
No, they sweep chimneys as
Oh,
well.
they love sweeping a chimney, don't they?
Sometimes they sell newspapers.
They do. They love a newspaper.
Extra.
That was back in the days when you could actually.
There's only 3 jobs.
Yeah.
Like back in
Do you remember
England.
that guy that like would wheel along the trolley behind him with a whistle on?
And he got a hat that sticks like dude,
Yeah.
it's super like,
Yeah, like, yeah,
it's super high, like straight
Yeah,
up.
what's that
and
doing?
then-
The sun's not
No.
penetrating that.
Well, there's no sun in England, so it doesn't matter where you wear it.
That's true. The wind probably blew it up. Just,
And he never knew.
yeah. All right. Sorry. You were saying?
No, I was going to say the Cockney rhyming slang thing. I think it's a couple of steps removed. So William becomes Will becomes Bill. Robert becomes Rob becomes Bob. So it's a sort of a
So it's just a
three
few
step
Well,
progressions.
process.
Paul would be familiar with this because if you ever said you were going to take a Sean Coombs,
yes,
Oh, that'd be a P Diddy.
yeah.
which would be a
Be a P.
would be a yeah.
Yeah, no, that's right. That's a few steps.
So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a the Cockney rhyming.
What if I said I want some Suge Knight in my coffee?
Oh, you want some sugar?
Yeah. Well, that one's less
That's
clever.
obviously, yeah, okay. Oh, you did tell me once to knight you,
I was really trying
and I
to get
just
it.
stood there going, I don't know what to do. Do I get a sword?
Yeah.
Oh. So that could be what it is.
Yeah, I think it's just a couple of steps removed. And
Do you know what though? If you know any Roberts these days,
Yeah.
they don't want to be Bob. None of them want to be Bob anymore.
no.
Like if you're under 50
Wait, here's one.
and you're a Robert, you're always a Rob. You're never a Bob.
Hey, when
same
will
thing
I
for
become
Bill.
Jim? Because, like, do you know any 60-year-olds called Jimmy?
Only Barnes.
That'd all be Jim, right?
he probably doesn't
it's
count.
a stage name, yeah.
They're all Jim. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like Jim's mowing.
like, is it inevitable? Jim's got his fingers in a lot of pies. I think we've talked about
doesn't
this
he?
before. Yeah.
Oh, he's all over the
Is
shop.
there anything he can't? The thing is, I trust him with mowing my lawns, but I don't know if I trust him putting up antennas on my roof.
I trust him with anything.
Do you?
Yep.
Isn't he like a hire a hubby kind of situation?
You know yeah, he just does it. But he does tag and testing.
I've got
Jim's
some,
tag and testing.
I mean, come on, Jim.
What the?
Jim's everywhere.
I wonder what Jim wouldn't do.
I tell you what, Jim doesn't worry about the price of anything.
Do you reckon he cuts nails and hair on dead people?
Oh, he'd have someone doing it.
Jim's is it morticiary?
Yeah.
There's an angle he could take. Yeah, so maybe some of those are young people's names.
Yeah.
That's the thing, hey? Young people's names and old people's names. Like, there's no babe. Like, no one calls their baby Bruce now.
No. There's some. Yeah. Until a royal family busts out one of those old names.
Louis.
Oh yeah.
Louis, what the hell was that?
Louis.
If you're in a royal family,
Let's
there's
go all
only
the family
a
names.
small pool to go with.
Yeah.
What about
But you can't call you couldn't call your baby Howard. Like you could, or Bruce, or Gary, or something like that.
Gary?
They're finished.
Baby Gary?
Gary's like a Gareth, because that's another
Yeah.
nickname.
Yeah.
But,
that's true.
nah, not with Gary. But you could like, there's a lot of names that are now finished.
Technically it is, but now it's become a mainstream name.
A lot of people giving their kids idiot names these days.
Oh,
You
yeah.
notice that?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Can't
Like
stop
Apple and
Oh, worse. Some of our friends
Northwest
actually. Yeah, some of our friends have done it.
Okay, go on. Name and shame.
Can't do it.
Name and shame.
Nah.
that. They could be listening.
Probably not, but
You never know.
so that's it. It's just
Couple of steps.
Couple
Yeah,
of
it's
steps.
a few steps removed. I really wanted to go down the Richard to Dick path because I really don't get that.
Well, I reckon at one point.
that I don't get.
No,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
I've worked that
bizarre.
out. I've worked that out.
Okay.
So, I reckon that at one point, when they shortened the name to Dick, it was that's all that word was ever used for. It was
Yeah.
only ever that
No,
name.
but how did it get to that? It's nothing like Richard.
Okay, Richard, Rick.
Rick the
Oh,
Dick.
yeah.
Why not?
Okay, so it's a rhyming
Yeah.
slang.
Okay, no, I didn't make that connection.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do you reckon if your name's Richard, you're shutting that down so quickly? Like the first person that
Yeah.
calls you Dick,
Hey,
you
Dick, I'm Ricky.
No, you punch them in the face. Like you just punch them straight in the
Right.
face and then come at me.
Yeah,
Next person.
everyone see that?
Anyone else?
It's like
Yeah.
being in a prison. You know, it's the
Yeah,
first thing you do.
that's
You punch
right.
it, you hit him hard
Yeah.
early.
Yeah.
Find the
and then
biggest
you
guy in the room.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been to prison.
Yeah,
That's what I
apparently
reckon.
what you do.
That was all it was. And then one day someone said, "Oh, what about we call that a Dick as well?" And then they went, and then all the Richards went, "Oh, this is a problem."
Imagine that day.
Yeah, bad day.
Yeah, bad day. Yeah, dear diary. My name has now also become an appendage.
Yeah,
like
rough day.
rough day.
Imagine what he would have done in order for that to have happened. He must have stepped over the line pretty hard for people to go, you know what? This is what I'm going to refer to
Oh,
you
so
as
you
now.
reckon that became that name
Because of one man.
because of a man named Richard did something?
Did something
And
really
they're like,
stupid.
mate, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. Good talk.
All right.
I think we
That's
cracked that one.
Okay.
Thanks, Bill.
All right. Final question.
Okay.
This one was also sent by email. Thank you, Steve, for your question. And it is. It's still down the name path, actually.
Okay.
What's the maximum amount of syllables appropriate for a name?
Ooh.
Maximum.
4.
Explain.
Oh, very-
Okay, what's a four-syllable name?
Bartholomew.
I'd say it's stepping over the line. I'm not going over more than
4
three.
is okay.
Wait, let's think about the names
4 is
of our
no.
own
You
kids.
said what's a maximum?
Max.
4 is max.
No.
2 is
Okay.
ideal.
No, 3 is maximum. I'm going to say 3. I'm sorry, I'm saying 3.
What about-
Put my foot down.
What about Elizabeth? Elizabeth's 4.
No, I
Elizabeth's
feel
4.
passionately about this. I'm not
You've
going to
really
let it go.
done-
That is our
That's
queen's name.
Don't care.
Okay,
She's
good.
twice the queen you'd ever be. 4, I think, is maximum.
We need to come up with a name with 5 syllables.
I have an uncanny ability to very quickly count.
I've heard this so many
I've
times.
only got 4.
I have an uncanny ability to very quickly count the number of syllables in anyone else's sentence.
I'm going to test you on that.
Challenge
7.
accepted.
7.
Was he right?
Damn it.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
that is
that was
bizarre.
it.
I mean,
But,
you know what? Of all the gifts to have,
It's
unlucky.
No, it hasn't served me at all. Hasn't served me at all.
we got Rayman over here counting syllables.
12.
I'm going to take you to a casino. That's what
eh?
we're going to do. I'm going to take you to a casino.
Yeah, we
and
we can.
There's no
hunt it.
game. There's no game for that.
Oh,
I
really?
will
They don't
find
spin a wheel and you got to.
count the
No,
syllables.
there's
Roll
not a
the
thing.
dice and the
Trust
syll-
me, I'd be doing much better than I am if there was a game for that at the casino. Yeah.
Good. So I still want to know a 5-syllable name. Anyone come up with one?
5-syllable name.
Because we're kind of maxed out on 4. There's got to be like a suitable name with 5 syllables.
No, I'm only pulling fours.
It's not easy. It's not easy without Googling stuff.
Definitely not in today's
banned on this show.
names.
Did you say 3 was max or 4?
No, I'm allowing 4.
So 4 is the
I'm
limit.
allowing.
Oh, hang on. Are you saying what's the maximum? Is the question saying what's the
question
maximum syllables that exist for a name, or
No,
what
what's the
should
maximum
be?
amount of syllables appropriate for a name? So when you hear someone's name, when is it? Oh, come on, mate, that's ridiculous.
Stop it, yeah,
yeah.
stop
Like
it.
you get,
How am I gonna call
you? Get
you
the
quick-
you get the birth announcement, the nice little image with the text on it and the
little
pictures,
pictures now,
pictures
and
and I did it,
and
so I
how
got
much they weigh, but then also how much they weigh for your parents, because for some reason
gotta
they
have
can
it in
only
pounds.
talk, even though like your mum and dad have been in metric for the last
50 years or
50
whatever,
years.
yeah.
As soon as there's a baby, they go, "Oh, I don't understand."
How many pounds?
Straight away.
Yeah.
And if you ask the midwives,
Yeah.
you say, "How many pounds is that?" They look at you and go, "I don't know."
Mate, what
What
is
are you
this?
doing?
Is this 1937? Like,
They don't know what to do.
yeah. All right. Well,
So, what's it saying?
How many should we allow?
maximum appropriate. So when you receive that birth announcement,
Can you
how
when,
many?
when,
When do you draw the line? Hang
and
on,
when
wait.
you send it back and say sorry? No.
Alexandria.
Oh.
That's a suburb. That's not a name. You're thinking of
It must have been named
Alexander.
after something.
You're thinking of Alexander or Alexandra.
No, but see, this is the thing. People are making up names.
Suburb.
Yeah, it's
See,
still
people
a
are
name.
making up
Yeah.
names. So
Oh, what
I
about
wouldn't be surprised.
Woolloomooloo? What about that? Oh, that's a suburb.
Woolloomooloo. It's only 4.
Correct. You counted that very
You should have.
slowly.
You should have known that.
Yeah,
you should have
yeah.
known that.
Yeah,
I was really more trying to just mock him saying suburbs. Really,
Okay.
yeah.
clearly I don't have the gift that you have because I've got my fingers
That was
out
10,
trying to
by
cut
the way.
those.
Yeah.
So we're split here. You're going to have to be the deciding vote. He's saying 4. I'm saying 3.
I'm saying, but hang on. No, I've just quickly said 4 without really putting much thought into it. I'm going to say 4 is annoying. So if I have to call someone quickly or there's an emergency, like let's say you're evacuating a building. Okay, let's say you're evacuating a building. You've got to choose. You're right at that point. You've got to choose. Do I get Ryan out or do I get
Paul.
No, I
See,
wouldn't
so
get,
much
no,
easier.
one's a problem. One's difficult.
Oh, is it?
Okay, when you shout Paul, all you hear is that. You hear like this noise. Oh, you go, oh, did they say call or Paul or Nicole? Or what did they say? You don't hear it. You need the first syllable to get your attention, then the second one to sort of lock it in. So like,
Yeah, Paul could just be a noise, couldn't
it
it?
always sounds like a noise.
Yeah.
And often I'm like, yeah, and they're like, no one's talking to you, mate.
That's the story of your life. Okay.
So, I'm
And
gonna
then,
say
but then
the
if you go too
ideal
far,
number is 2.
if you go too far, then on the other side of the spectrum, if you got 3 or 4 syllables, people are getting bored by the time.
Bored, but
Do you-
they're worn out.
Do you reckon you got to factor in the surname as well? Like if you've got like,
Oh, this is true.
Like say if your surname, I'd say something that really gets on my nerves is when
Yeah.
someone has a first name
Yeah.
as a last name.
This is me. This is me.
like
that's
make
you,
up your
yeah.
Yeah,
mind.
it is me.
Ryan Thomas.
Oh, 2 first
Make up
names.
your mind.
Yeah.
2
Yeah,
first names.
2 first names.
I actually went to
We should call
preschool.
him Thomason.
Thomason. For
Ryan Thomason.
Just so that you didn't have... So
So
that
you don't feel left out.
Don't you feel like envy for like last name people?
Yeah.
no, I'm good.
Okay.
He probably does.
How many times have you been called Thomas Ryan?
So I actually went to preschool with a kid who was a Thomas Ryan.
Yeah, see?
Confused.
And,
the
I
teacher
bet,
name.
and I bet you with the roles too, because sometimes when you print a roll, it's like surname then first name.
Yeah, yeah.
And other times it's first name then surname.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might have got that kid's marks. Maybe
Quite-
you were
quite a lot.
struggling
Quite
and
a lot.
needed to
In that class.
repeat,
Yeah.
and he had to repeat, and here you are.
Problem solved.
And
I don't
he's,
see what the problem is.
and he's over punching the biggest guy in his cell. You know?
All because of that teacher and that role. They had it
Yeah,
wrong.
because you had 2 names. The old
Yeah.
I think you're onto something though with the first name and surname combined. I think that's where it's at. It's a max
Oh, it's a
number
whole
of
bit.
syllables for both first
Did
name
you
and
factor
surname.
that in with naming your kids? Like how the whole thing flows?
You definitely think
Yeah,
about
with
the
the
whole
flow.
thing.
The flow.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'll tell you something a bit controversial. I actually went 2. Well, technically, there's no middle names when you got 4 names, but I went 2 middle names for the latest one.
That is controversial.
Yeah, it was
It's unnecessary, really.
Yeah,
It is unnecessary.
It is
It's
unnecessary.
overkill.
It is.
Yeah, no.
So
Well,
why'd you go 2? Oh, you
okay.
felt like you had to include someone else? That's what it usually is.
Yeah, well, like I'm not. At the moment, 3 seems like a good number of kids,
Yeah.
and there's only so many names that you can give out.
So you're just like getting all the ones off your list.
So we felt like,
You
there's
saved up some names, but you...
yeah, not for us, for other people,
Oh, so you're stealing names so that other people can't take them.
No.
So you're like, no, I've already called my child that.
to represent other people,
okay.
in that person's name.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I said. Yeah, you had
Also,
some relatives
I
had to get in
wanted
there.
the initials of my latest kid's name to be his nickname as well.
That works.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
Okay,
That's
yeah,
how that
that's
played
fair,
out. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Jeez.
It's a bit obnoxious. There's a kid at my school that
What if he doesn't want to call himself that? Like
you will.
that whatever, like those letters.
too bad.
You'll just do it.
You started early. You start brainwashing them early, and that's what you call them.
That's the
every
way
time.
to
everything in
brainwash
life.
anything.
Everything.
Anyone. If you
Yeah.
want to brainwash anyone,
Yeah.
you've got to
Start
get in
early.
early.
Yeah.
Or really break them down.
Yeah.
Both work.
Yeah.
both are good work.
It's either that encouragement or it's the carrot or the stick.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
I find the stick.
The stick's great. Stick's
Like you
great.
see, like North Korea, how well behaved those little kids are.
Yeah.
I don't. But
That's
I
terrible.
don't think they're allowed cameras in there, are they? I don't
I thought you were going to say they're not allowed carrots.
Well, I don't know actually.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that us?
I think. Well, look. We.
So what's the answer?
I don't know. Did we?
Oh,
answer?
look, I'm going to say
didn't
like
answer
4 is common, but you know what? I'm going with 3 as well.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. I'm
right,
glad
well-
you saw my point.
I do.
Okay.
Like,
I
see
feel
your
like I'm
point.
now redundant in this argument. So
Well, what would you have said?
I don't know, 3.
Yeah.
Would you have, or are you
No,
now
I
like,
would have said
oh.
4 because, like, my mum's name's Elizabeth, so you know.
Oh, offended your mother.
Oh, you're worried that mum's going to watch and she's going to be like, hey.
Mum's definitely not going to watch.
Oh, you never know.
No, she-
Sometimes they get on it.
Yeah.
And then
Really?
they comment online and stuff.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like when your mum first gets Facebook. Does your mum got Facebook?
Yes, she does.
Yeah. Yeah. Does she
Yeah.
like a lot of things?
Well, I see, I'm not on Facebook, so.
Does your mum have
okay.
Facebook?
Yes, but she
She-
doesn't. Like, I don't put much up, so. But maybe that's why. Like, maybe subconsciously, I'm like, well, is mum going to like this? It's just.
My mum's pretty active on Facebook, actually. So
Mums love it.
Yeah, she does love it. Yeah. That's when you know your social media's dying.
When mum's your biggest fan.
Yeah, when Monk's your biggest feed contributor.
Yeah. All right.
right.
I think that's
That's
us
it,
for
we're done.
another
Cool.
another round of questions. So keep those questions coming in.
Yeah, no worries. All right. Don't forget to hit us up on our socials at TQA Show, either on Facebook, on Instagram, whatever you use.
TQA's how.
TQA's how, as Paul likes to say.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we'll catch you guys next week.
See ya.
See you later.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you've got any questions, put them in the comment section and we'll get back to you.